Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we decided to take down the Coliseum here in Pyrite with a 4-man match, and we did rather well at it. And in this episode, we are going to go to Phenac City and talk to the mayor about the incoming attack from Cypher. Now, before we do that, I want to go over a few things real quick. The first would be my Pokemon. Now, like I said, I did go over the Coliseum a couple times, and I trained. However, I forgot that Gulpin actually evolves at level 26 rather than at level 28. And because of that, we now have a freaking Swalot. I know, it's so awesome. And even got a little mustache. It's so amazing. Just look at it. I love this thing. And what I love even more, it's its high defense on everything. Swalot is just an all-around awesome Pokemon. I really like it. It has defense similar to... If I can go to Aron, it has physical defense similar to Aron, yet it also has the same amount of special defense. However, Aron is just beginning on the path to becoming very defensive, so you can't blame him. So anyways, the next thing I want to mention would be a move that Swalot actually learned. And that would have been, if I can go over to, oh there we are, I was actually on in the first place, Body Slam. Body Slam is a good attack for Swalot. It can cause paralysis and has an accuracy of 100%. Even though Swalot's attack stat isn't that high, it still is something that I would like to keep. Now, the next thing I want to talk about would be the Mirror Radar. This went off while I was actually coming outside the Coliseum, and I did not have my capture module on while I was doing that, so it did end up going off. However, I want to explain how this works. Mirror B can be found in any Coliseum that you go to, or any of the Pokespots that you currently know, which would have been the obvious 3. And for that reason, Mirror B can be found at the Rock Pokespot. So you know what that means, guys. We're gonna have to leave him be for now, because as much as I would love to go see Mirror B, we have a couple of things to do. And speaking of things to do, as I'm going across this bridge, I want to go over a few TMs that I obtained. Excuse me, Spheal. I'll talk about your purification needs later. There are 2 TMs that I got while fighting in the Pokemon in the Pokemon Coliseum. Well, it was the Pokemon Coliseum, not an actual Coliseum where, you know, our protagonist is like fighting against a gladiator or something from like 300 or whatever. Or a Spartan, my bad. But I got the TM12, which is Taunt, and the TM41 Torment. I can show you right now from here. These moves are ones that I don't really use that much. Taunt will let it be, so you can only use attacking moves, so you can't use anything like Toxic or any stat boosting moves or anything like that. And then Torment will allow you to use the same move twice in a row. That is to prevent people from spamming similar moves, just so then you can kind of screw them out doing something important that they would be used to win the game. I'm not really going to use these, and to me, they are just things I'm going to sell for some extra cash for more milk. Okay, I'm going to stop that joke now. I'm pretty sure no one laughs at the whole joke about Pyrite's milk or whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to Phenac City at long last. And as much as I would like to go to the Pokespot to see Mirror B and listen to that awesome music, we're going to have to say that for another time, because I've been holding off Phenac City for a while, and I know that some of you are dying to see it. So, let's go ahead and go to the gorgeous oasis-like city that is targeted by Cypher. And yes, I did totally just read that off the thing. I'm so original. And when I say Phenac City is my favorite city of all, it looks absolutely beautiful. The music is music. And my parents, my mom and dad, were absolutely amazed by this whole architecture of the place. I'll get into that a little bit later as we tour around Phenac. But for now, welcome to Phenac, and hooray, congratulations! Incredible as it may seem, you're exactly the 1 millionth visitor to Phenac! Gee, I don't know where you've heard that before. In commemoration, please accept this, a disc case which already comes with some battle CDs! And with that, we obtained the disc case that contains discs. Yeah, God, I can't believe I said that. Discs 1, 7, and 21, I believe. 20. Okay, close enough. Ugh. Can't believe we're trying. Okay, you should take that down to the Real Gem Tower next to the town. Go, go, go! The Real Gem Tower is a short ways away to the northwest. You'll see it right away. I'm surprised we didn't see it while we were going to Phenac. The Real Game Tower is a top battling facility where trainers can enjoy battle sims among other events using battle CDs. Off you go, have a good time, and because of that, we're forced out of Phenac City. Kinda suspicious, don't you think? And something even more suspicious, if you go back to Phenac City. Oh, hi, how was it? The Real Game Tower, I mean. Huh? You haven't gone yet? Oh, you don't know what you're missing. It's not even out of your way or anything. Go enjoy yourself at the Real Game Tower. I'm sure you'll love it. Off you go for a good time. So, yeah, we're kind of forced to go to Real Game Tower, but that's not all bad because this could be our vacation. Let's head to the Real Game Tower, an immense members-only tower that is jam-packed with entertainment. And right now, all of you who have played Pokemon Coliseum, you'll remember this especially well. What is it with these battle CD things? Pokemon up here are alright, but when the battle ends, they just fade away. You don't get to keep them? Ah, sheesh. I dropped all my secret savings in them because I thought I'd get rare Pokemon for real. There goes money down the proverbial drain. Let's get out of here. What do we do with these battle CD things? What good are they if they won't give us any Pokemon? Just toss them out somewhere. You could sell them. Ugh. Anyways, welcome to Real Game Tower, the place where you went in Pokemon Coliseum to confront the final boss. This place has no longer been converted to an actual Coliseum, as well as a place for entertainment, as you can hear from this awesome jam-packed music and the Sudowoodo statues that just go around forever and stare at you menacingly when they look at you. But more important than that would be this that contains 1 protein. Protein is an item that will increase the base stat of your attack by just a little bit. Good thing to have for Pokemon, which I actually already know who I'm going to give it to, which I will use at a later time. So let's go ahead and enter the place and see a little bit of a diagram, or not really diagram, but a model of the tower. And I say, this place looks absolutely beautiful. It's a really nice form of architecture that I really like about the game, and hell, I was talking earlier about my dad liking Phenac City's architecture, and he likes this place too, just because it looks so nice. And speaking of nice stuff, right over here, people decide to give you a welcome gift and give you 1 Carbos, the exact same thing as a protein, except you get a speed increase rather than a attack increase. So I will be your official guide for Real Game Tower. To the left, you have yourself a wonderful store, which we're going to go to right now because there's something I'd like to buy here. I might say the little things here are just so awesome. The little elevator, the horizontal elevators, if that makes any sense. This place has something which I want to buy right now, and that would be the TM14. This is Blizzard, and I want to buy that for one reason and one reason only. And there's also a lot of other moves here. I can actually explain it right now. Something like Fire Blast, or Reflect, Thunder, Hidden Power, I believe it is. I believe it's Hidden Power. Oh, no, not Hidden Power, my bad. I have Safeguard, my bad. There's also Protect. I believe this is Light Screen. This is Hyper Beam, Blizzard, and Hidden Power. This guy has amazing TMs, and it's very well worth your time to go ahead and grab these, because Blizzard is going to be a move which I'm going to be teaching Vaporeon. Yes! I want to teach Vaporeon this move because, like I said, Vaporeon really doesn't have that many good moves in its move pool once you evolve it and start training it. And Blizzard has a whopping 120 attack power. The only downside is its accuracy is 70. So we have to use it cautiously. And because I never use Sand Attack, we're going to get rid of that. Alright, so now that we have Blizzard on Vaporeon, I believe it is time for us to go to the right. Now, to the right! From here, we have the center, but to the right again. If it can go there, I wish these would go a little bit more, faster. I mean, I understand you're supposed to appreciate the scenery around here with all the desert and stuff, but anyways, to the right here, you have yourself a Pokemon Healing Center, in which you can access the PC as well as the healing. So we're going to go and do just that, except we're not because my Pokemon are fully healed, duh. So as for the final attraction, what could it be? Well, what is behind door number 1, which is the one to the middle, right over here. With all this super cool technology, and yes, even these things from Pokemon Coliseum are still here. They're just added as decoration to make the room seem more colorful, and I love that. But over here, we'll lead you toward the main attractions. More specifically, the Coliseum, the Battle Sims, and the Battle Bingo. And oh god, an Hourglass Man. I'm just gonna call him an Hourglass Man. He looks even... Oh god, what do you have to say, buddy? I'm not saying Battle Sims are fun. They are, but I prefer doing things real. Mount Battle is more my style. Let me tell you what I'm striving at right now. A non-stop one-trainer run through Mount Battle. I don't really know if my Pokemon or I have the willpower to gut it out, but it's something I will do one of these days. Well, I have courage in you, Mr. Man. Just don't do stupid stuff. And right over here contains one Ultra Ball. Yes, we obtained the Ultra Ball. This is an even better item than a Great Ball. It has, I believe what it has is a 2x modifier for catching any Pokemon. And Mr. Man, can you move out of the way? I'm trying to go to Battle Bingo, which is to the... Dude! Ugh, I have to go around the desk. Anyways, to the middle right here, you can enter the Coliseum. However, this is for advanced only. I'm not going to challenge it because they're kind of tough. To the left over here, we have the Battle Bingo. And to the right, we have the Battle Sims. And as much as I would like to go to the Battle Bingo, that would take a lot of time. And we don't necessarily have a lot of time, so I'm going to go to the right and take on some Battle Sims, which we're relatively good at since we began this whole entire journey from a Battle Sim. So let's go ahead and talk to the receptionist. Welcome, you may experience Battle Sims here using Battle CDs. Unfortunately, Fee's made off with a huge haul recently, so we only have a small selection of Battle CDs available right now. What's more, 2 customers just came in and bought up most of what we had left. Oh, but if you have Battle CDs of your own, you certainly may use them for Battle Sims. Please do let me know if you have a Battle CD you would like to play. So, how may I serve you today? I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 3 that she has available, which are 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, great. We now have 1 to 4. If only at 5 to 6, then we could have 1 to 7. They cost 1,000 each, but trust me, you want to get all of them because it's nice to collect them. And the next thing I want to do is actually use them. Oh, right, I have to talk to the lady over here. For some reason I was thinking about the Pokemon HQ lab, but you have to talk to her here. You choose a Battle CD you want to play. For now, we're going to use Battle CD number 1, because Battle CD number 1 is the first one, and it is going to be the best one. And by that, I mean the easiest. So the Battle CDs will give you a challenge of your own. You have to think strategically and wisely for these things. This is going to be a flying versus flying. Predict the opponent's moves to win. The requirements is a 2-turn limit single battle to defeat the opponent to clear. We have ourselves a Pidgeot, and they have a Tropius. So, do you guys remember at the beginning of the LP how this had amazing music and how I introduced myself once the whole beat started getting into the technological feel? Remember that song, guys? Well, we may not have seen this whole transition about the Battle Sim starting, but what we definitely have not really seen, have heard, is this. Beginning this, we have a level 50 Pidgeot. Yeah, level 50. We're not going to get that for a very long time, needless to say. So, for these battles, you have a limited amount of time, and we do have a set amount of moves that we could use. However, for this first one, all you really need to use is Gust. You could use Feather Dance stuff, but understand you are limited to only 2 turns. So we're going to go ahead and begin with an attack using Gust and see how much damage that does. That should do more than a half because Tropius is part grass. And that did not do as much as I hoped. That's actually kind of unfortunate for me, actually. Anyways, Tropius is going to start using Fly. Now, the awesome thing about using Gust is that even while flying, Gust can attack and deal double damage. So, bye-bye, Tropius. Wait, what? How are you still alive? Oh, this is kind of bad. Wait a minute. Are we going to, like... What do you mean we lost? That's what you're supposed to do! That is rigged. Like, that is legitimately rigged. Okay, well, actually... The thing is, you could use Gust twice, but you're supposed to use Double Edge as well as Gust. I know it's kind of weird that they do that, but it does make sense in another form because Pidgeot is part flying and part normal type, so it would make sense. The thing is, the reason why I thought that it would just be Gus is that, I'm going to tell you right now, I've never used Double Edge at all during this. I always got lucky with criticals, or they always hit. Like, they always, like, hit well. And I just don't know why it didn't do that now. For some reason, I actually lost it when I did stuff that I've been doing for the past 9 years. And I'm telling you, I've played through this game several times, so believe me when I say that this is the first time that I've ever had to use Double Edge on this Tropius. And yes, it's possible to use Gust just. But anyways, Gust does do double damage in the air, and Tropius goes down. So yeah, bit of a mistake on my part, but you can't blame me when that's what I've been doing for 9 freaking years. And with that, the battle simulation's gone. The virtual sailor goes down, and he has to go back to his boat, even though we're in the middle of the oasis, which I understand where he would keep his boat anchored. But the battle scene number 1 has been cleared, and there are only a bunch more to go. However, that is just going to be an example for these. I will come back to these at a later time, should you be interested, and I might end up doing them as well, just so I could have the sake of completing them. And yay, we get artificial healing items. God. I mean, I understand that Pokemon XD is 5 years in the future, but they made it so realistic. I mean, battle simulations, artificial purification methods, artificial healing items, and yes, I understand that these have been around since '96 in Pokemon terms for potions and all, but still. What about the good old Moo Moo milk from the ranch? Anyways, I think we're going to call an episode here because we've done a lot and we have a lot more to do. I still want to take on a round of Battle Bingo before heading back to Phenac because I want to at least let that girl who told us we were supposedly the 1 millionth visitor to Phenac City a good time in telling her about the stories of our triumphs in the Battle Sim and in Battle Bingo. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to take on the Battle Bingo in this room. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.